TV soap news and spoilers today. We're talking about the fate of Rafe Hernandez. Is Rafe really leaving Days of Our Lives for good? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? As viewers, we've been left on the edge of our seats, wondering whether the beloved character, played by the talented Galen Gering, is truly bidding farewell to Salem, or if this is just another storyline twist designed to keep us guessing. Rafe's recent decision to say goodbye to Jada has only added to the confusion. It's unclear whether this marks the end of his time in Salem, or if it's simply another chapter in his complicated life. With no official word from Days of Our Lives or Gering himself, fans are left with more questions than answers. Let's dive into the possible reasons behind Rafe's departure, his history on the show, and what could be in store for him in the future. Rafe's recent goodbye. Is he really leaving? If you've been watching Days of Our Lives recently, you're probably aware of the emotional scene where Rafe says goodbye to Jada. The moment was charged with emotion as Rafe, struggling with his thoughts and feelings, told Jada that he was thinking of leaving Black Patch behind and moving out of Salem. He mentioned a job offer with the FBI, which seems to be the catalyst for his decision. For fans who have followed Rafe's journey since his arrival in 2008, this sudden announcement has raised more questions than it has answered. Rafe's goodbye to Jada felt like a significant turning point, but the reality of his departure has yet to be confirmed. We've seen Rafe go through ups and downs in his personal and professional life over the years, and while this decision seems final, Days of Our Lives has a history of throwing curveballs at its audience. The idea of Rafe leaving Salem for a new life with the FBI could be an emotional and powerful storyline, but could it truly mark the end of his character's arc? Or is it just a temporary exit, leaving room for a dramatic return in the future? Rafe's long history on Days of Our Lives. Rafe Hernandez first made his debut on Days of Our Lives in 2008, and since then, he's been a staple in Salem. Played by Galen Gering, Rafe quickly became a fan favorite thanks to his complex character, strong sense of morality, and his relationships with key characters like Sammy Brady, Nicole Walker, and his current love interest, Jada. Over the years, Rafe has been involved in some of the most thrilling and emotional storylines, from his time as a detective at the Salem Police Department to his involvement with the notorious Black Patch team. He's seen his fair share of romantic entanglements, intense police cases, and heartbreaking losses. But while Rafe's character has been an essential part of Days of Our Lives for over 17 years, it's important to remember that no one is immune to departures on soap operas. Characters come and go, and even fan favorites like Rafe can be written out of the show for various reasons. Though Rafe has remained a consistent presence in Salem, the prospect of him leaving town, especially for a new career with the FBI, adds a layer of uncertainty to his future on the show. The history of Rafe's departures. While it may seem like Rafe's time in Salem is coming to an end, this wouldn't be the first time that Days of Our Lives has hinted at a departure for Rafe. Over the years, there have been numerous moments where Rafe's character has faced challenges or difficult decisions that led fans to believe he might leave Salem. However, each time, he managed to find his way back into the fold, either through personal growth, new opportunities, or dramatic storylines that brought him back into the heart of Salem's drama. This latest moment with Rafe considering leaving for the FBI could be another example of a temporary departure, with the possibility of him returning in the future. Rafe's character is far too integral to the show to simply vanish without a significant storyline or closure. Days of Our Lives has a long history of reintroducing characters and bringing them back into major plots after their departures. So it's not beyond the realm of possibility that Rafe could leave for a while and then return with a dramatic new arc that will keep fans riveted. The uncertainty around Galen Gering's exit. While Rafe's potential departure is certainly a huge talking point among fans, it's worth noting that as of now, there has been no official announcement from either Days of Our Lives or Galen Gering regarding his exit from the show. This leaves fans in a state of suspense, unsure whether Rafe is truly leaving Salem for good, or whether this is just another plot twist designed to keep us hooked. It's important to remember that soap operas are notorious for keeping key plot points under wraps, and casting changes or exits are often announced only when the time is right. Galen Gering has been with Days of Our Lives for a remarkable 17 years, and his connection to the show and its fans is undeniable. However, soap operas also have a tendency to refresh their storylines, introducing new characters and shifting focus to different arcs. If Rafe is indeed leaving, it could be part of a larger effort to shake up the show's dynamic or introduce new storylines that involve other characters. Rafe's future in Salem, what does it mean for his relationships? Rafe's decision to leave Salem would undoubtedly have a profound impact on his relationships with the other characters in the show. His connection with Jada is particularly significant, as they've shared a deep bond that has grown over time. If Rafe truly leaves, it would leave Jada heartbroken and questioning the future of their relationship. Their shared moments of love and passion have been some of the most tender and emotional moments in Rafe's recent storyline, so a breakup, or even a temporary separation, would be a heartbreaking turn of events for both characters. Additionally, Rafe's departure would leave a void in the Black Patch team, the special unit he's been a part of for years. His absence could spark new tensions and challenges for the team, which could lead to more intense storylines involving the rest of the Salem Police Department and the many villains who continue to wreak havoc in the town. Whether Rafe's departure is permanent or temporary, it will certainly have a ripple effect across the show's dynamic, changing the way the other characters navigate their own personal and professional lives. Is there hope for Rafe's return? As fans of Days of Our Lives, we know that in Salem, nothing is ever as it seems. Characters who leave often return, and Rafe's exit could just be the beginning of a new chapter for him, one that could eventually bring him back to Salem in a dramatic and thrilling way. It's hard to imagine Salem without Rafe, especially considering the emotional history and the strong fan following he has cultivated over the years. Whether he's gone for a few months or a few years, we're confident that Rafe's journey isn't over yet. Rafe's potential return could be an opportunity for him to grow and evolve in new and exciting ways. Perhaps his time away from Salem will allow him to explore new personal and professional challenges that could ultimately change the course of his life and his relationship with those he holds dear. As we've seen with so many other Days of Our Lives characters, sometimes a temporary departure is just the beginning of an even bigger storyline. Conclusion: will Rafe leave Salem for good? As of now, the question remains, will Rafe leave Salem for good, or is this just another cliffhanger that Days of Our Lives is using to keep us on the edge of our seats? The uncertainty surrounding Rafe's future is one of the biggest talking points among fans, and it's clear that his potential departure would have a huge impact on the show's future storylines. While we don't have all the answers yet, one thing is for sure. Rafe Hernandez is a character who has left an indelible mark on Salem, and whatever happens next, we can be certain that his journey is far from over. Stay tuned, because as always, Days of Our Lives has a way of keeping us guessing. And Rafe's fate is just one more thrilling chapter in the never-ending drama of Salem. Will he stay or go? Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.